In this tidbit, we're going to cover creating a custom plugin and using it in the CD stage of a Harness pipeline. We'll use the custom plugin step to communicate via API to an ITSM service. We're going to use Conboard in this case. It's an open source software. We do offer out-of-the-box support for Jira and ServiceNow, and there's plenty of other plugins in the Harness plugin marketplace, but we're using this as an example. Our pipeline is going to create an application image, a demo app, and it's going to deploy it sequentially through dev, QA, and prod environments. And after each deployment, it's going to run our custom plugin step, the Conboard notifier, the Conboard notification step, and that's going to use the Kanban API to move a task across those columns on that Kanban board. And every time it moves, we're going to include some useful information and comments, including what version of the app deployed, the asset, and a useful link back to the execution of the deployment pipeline. Custom plugins in CI are pretty straightforward. There's a drop-in plugin step that you can configure, and it will run by default on Harness Cloud. In CD, the workload is going to run in our cluster. So we're going to create a step group infra targeting our Kubernetes cluster, and that's where the plugin container is going to run. This repository contains everything you need to perform the same steps I'm performing in this video. The prerequisites, aside from a fork of this repo, are a Kubernetes cluster that you can kube control to and perform operations in, a Harness account, a GitHub account, and a personal access token for that account. And all the details are here in this README. You'll need some values too to populate a local environment file if you want to use the automated setup steps, but you'll also need these if you want to use the manual steps to set up the pipeline and environment and other resources in Harness. I'm going to use the automated setup. So I have already created a fork of this repository. And then I have a local clone of that repo. And I ran the setup script and I can see by running the verify that I have everything created that I need. The plugin image can be built anywhere you can build a Docker container, but we're going to build it in Harness because that's convenient. Part of the setup script was creating a project automatically, and with that project are two pipelines. The one that we're going to be running as the demo, which is the deployment, but we're also going to run this one just to build the plugin image. Just click run and it'll do its thing. And this is a good time to take a moment to look at our setup a little bit more closely. So here's a daunting diagram, but I'll walk through it. So here's our representation of our pipeline where we're going to build an app image, deploy to dev, QA, and prod. The app image and the plugin images are both stored in GHCR, GitHub's container registry. And after each deployment of the application, we will run the plugin, and the plugin will talk to Conboard. All of these are running in our cluster, so we also have the Harness delegate to actually do all the work in the cluster from Harness Cloud. We have our three namespaces, which are doing the work of our environments, and Conboard's working in there too. So the plugin, because we're in the same cluster, can talk directly to Conboard using its API. So let's run the demo. There are some more utility scripts in this repo, including a port forwarding utility that just runs kube control port forward for us so that we can look at the application and Conboard in our browser. Now this will largely fail because we haven't deployed QA Dev or Prod yet, but we did deploy Conboard, which is 8090 admin. No, thank you. And we can see that we have automatically created a ticket as well, or a card. And if we look in the board, we can see it's in backlog. It will move from left to right as it deploys. And there's nothing else in it at the moment. Our plugin step is building, and we can take a look at that code too. So if you go to plugin, you'll see there's a entry point Python file and a Docker file. The Docker file just installs a pip package, which is the Conboard API client offered by the Conboard project, and a simple Python script that mostly converts environment variables to local variables to construct a comment, and then to also move the Conboard task to the columns that have been mapped by configuration to dev, QA, and prod. All right, we can see that that plugin has now been built in Harness Cloud. And this is the artifact that it created. So let's continue through the steps. Let's look at the deployment pipeline in Pipeline Studio. Here's our CI step of building our application artifact, as opposed to the plugin that we built in the other pipeline. So every time this runs, we're going to build a new version of that artifact and deploy it to each of our environments in these deployment steps. So our deployment step here is a plugin step wrapped in a step group. And the step group configuration specifies the connector to our cluster as where the step group should run. And then the plugin step itself has the specific configurations for that. So these should look familiar. These are the environment variables that the entry point.py is expecting to have. Worth noting is env name, which is taken from each stage. Each stage has a .env runtime variable available. So that's how we know which stage we're in every time we call the plugin. And also the Kanban call or column. That's going to be different for each stage as well because we have a mapping between the environment and the stage and configuration. Our next step is to run the pipeline. But before I do, let's create a split group here so we can see things progress as the pipeline runs. Going to remove the console view so we can see the animation of progression. And I'll speed this up until we deploy to dev. Now that the application is deployed, we should see it here. Just going to refresh. There we go. In V1, still not in QA, still not in prod. And now we're spinning up our plugin container in the cluster. And look, the ticket just moved to the right. Now the app has moved to QA. And finally to production. Let's take a closer look at our ticket. I guess I can remove the split now. And we can see we've added the comments. Each are timestamped by Conboard, but we added the version, the asset that was deployed to the environment, and a link back to the execution for each of these. So if I click here, we find ourselves back in Harness in the execution history for that deployment. And that's a wrap. There's some ideas here for some future enhancements of other things you could do to provide even more functionality with this plugin. And there's some resources at the very bottom for further reading. But for that, we're done. And having used the automated setup, I will also use the automated cleanup. And that will remove everything that we created. Thank you so much for your time. Hope you enjoyed this tidbit, and look out for more. Thank you.